Hi, it's Mitch from Pickdawgz.com here with the free pick in the UConn versus Northwestern college basketball matchup on Sunday, March 24th, 2024. Of course, if you like all the free picks we do at Pick Dawgz, you'll love our premium picks, our best bets. Use the discount code PICK for 15% off. We also have products meant for people who make big bets, people with big bankrolls looking for that one-on-one concierge style service. We offer these products, but they're not available on the website. You just got to text the number you see on the screen. So if you make big bets like I do, go ahead and text that number. But let's get to this one. UConn taking on Northwestern, round 2 of the NCAA tournament, field of 32. Of course, whittled down after Saturday's games, and of course, be whittled down by the time this game, as the winner moves on to next Thursday or Friday's Sweet 16 matchup. So UConn, of course, the number 1 overall seed in the tournament. Northwestern coming in as a 9 seed. Winning their prior game, going to overtime against FAU. What a battle that was. And then when they got to overtime, Northwestern looking a lot like the teams that beat Purdue earlier this season than some of the other times that we've seen them. But of course, we know that the Cats certainly have that ability. They have that veteran leadership on that team in Boo Buie, but they also have big injuries on this team. So it'll be interesting to see if they can go the distance with a team like UConn, which, well, let's just say they pretty much were able to name their number in their opening matchup, and the number that they named, of course, was a big one as they blew out Stetson 91-52. To be honest with you, they could have made it 191-52 if they so chose. They put in a lot of the backups. They do a lot of those things that you do in a blowout type game. And of course, we've seen UConn kind of been there, do that. And what we have here is a gigantic point spread as the books run for cover of the UConn Huskies, who look once again like a very motivated team on a mission, and a team that certainly is a contender to win this entire tournament. We look at UConn's performance against Stetson. I mean, really nothing here on the sheet that to say. Shooting 53% from the field, 38% from beyond the arc. They only took 10 free throws in that entire game, believe it or not, and they made 8 of them. So 80% from the free throw line. 91 points in the process, and they didn't even turn the ball over 8 times in the entire game. Just a couple of blocks. I think, what we saw, and what we see from 1 seeds, what happens is, that easy first game, and then kind of like now they have to play again. And I always say this, and I say it all the time, and I know people, they disregard me, and they'll argue about seeding on, on Selection Sunday and all that stuff. Once you get into the second round of the NCAA tournament, there are no scrub teams left. Everyone's earned their way there. So there are no easy or tougher games. But I think, there are different types of matchups. And, it's just the good team, the better team is going to advance, or the team that's better on that particular day. And I just think what we've seen here from UConn is they just have way too much depth here for Northwestern. And I think, while we saw Northwestern come up with some pretty heroic things in that game against FAU, just up against a different animal in this one. And, so far, UConn's just been a tough out the last 2 years in the NCAA tournament. I think they're a tough out here once again. I'm going to take UConn, and that's going to be my free pick. Of course, while doing your picks, putting your bets in, be sure to use our free betting tools at sportschatplace.com. 100% free, and they'll help put you on the most favorable bets on the board today.